Chapter 2, Captain. That day at school, Room 9 was very excited. We kept laughing and jumping and giggling and shouting. Me and my bestest friends, Grace and Lucille, Brenda and skipped all over the room. 'Cause we had to warm up our muscles for field day, that's why. All of a sudden, my teacher hollered our names. Lucille, Junie B, Grace, please take your seats right now. We stopped real fast. My teacher's name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Yes, but we need to keep on skipping, I said. 'Cause Grace said we have to warm up our muscles for field day. If you don't warm up your muscles, your legs will get clamps, said Lucille. Cramps, said Grace. Mrs. smiled a little bit. You girls will have plenty of time to warm up outside, she said, but right now we have an important job to do. Right now we're going to pick a captain for our field day team. Just then, everyone got excited all over again. A boy named Meanie Jim waved his hand in my teacher's face. Me, pick me, he hollered. I will make a great captain. No, pick me, teacher, shouted another boy named Polly Allen Puffer. I will be better than him. No, pick me! I'm the fastest runner in all of kindergarten, hollered that Grace. Mrs. sat down in her chair. She crossed her arms and waited for the yelling to stop. I hurried to her desk, speedy quick. Mrs., guess what? I did not shout just then, I said. Do you hear me, huh? Did you hear me not shouting? I was the only one in the whole room who didn't shout, I believe. I pulled on her sleeve. Maybe you should reward me for that behavior, I said. Huh, Mrs.? What do you think? Maybe you should make me the captain of field day, 'cause that would teach the other children a good lesson, probably. Mrs. stood up. She walked me right to my table, and she pointed her finger at me. Sit, she said. Stay, she said. After that, she went back to her desk, and she held up a little basket. Boys and girls, please listen carefully. In this basket, there are 18 fold slips of paper. 17 of the papers are blank, but one of the papers has the word captain printed on it. Whoever picks that one will be the captain of our field day team. After that, Mrs. carried the basket around the room. She stopped at every table, and she let all the children pick a paper. Keep your papers folded until everyone is chosen, said Mrs. We'll all open our papers together. My stomach felt nervous and jumpy inside, 'cause I didn't want anyone else to pick a captain paper, of course. When Mrs. got to my table, my heart was pumping very much. She held up the basket for me to pick. I reached in real careful. Then I digged all around in there. Mrs. tapped her foot. Please, Junie B, just one pick, okay, she said. Yeah, but I don't think my fingers have touched the right paper yet, I said. I'm waiting to get the right vibes. Vibes, said Mrs. It's short for vibrations. Pfft, whatever, I said. Then I digged some more. For the love of Pete, said Mrs. Just pick one. After that, I picked up a teensy paper from the basket. Then I waited at my seat very patient until the rest of the children picked two. Mrs. smiled. Okay, everyone. When I count to 3, you can open your papers. 1, 2, 3. I opened mine up. Then I did a gasp. Because I saw letters, that's why. What do you think? Will Junie B get to be the captain? Mrs., look! My paper has letters on it! It is the word captain, I think. I zoomed to the front of the room to show her. And guess what? She said I was right. I skipped around in a circle. Hooray, hooray! I am it, people. I am Captain Field Day. After that, I laughed and danced and clapped. Only, what do you know? Nobody else clapped with me.